Good afternoon. Here is the Webcast channel news at noon. My name is Christy Doye. First, the highlights of the news. Traders reject old Naira notes, close businesses. Emefiele, only 370 billion Naira collected as stamp duty in 6 years, not 89 trillion Naira. Nigeria's grown as first scarcity bites other. APC reconciles aggrieved members in Benue, chairman. POS operators, residents lament scarcity of new nodes in Ogun. Now the news in full. Traders in Adamawa have stopped accepting old Naira notes of 1,500 and 200 Naira ahead of the official deadline of January 31. Some of the traders confirmed this to newsmen in separate interviews in Yola. They expressed concern about collecting old banknotes because it was difficult to obtain new ones from commercial banks. They lamented that rather than staying in their businesses' premises, they spent a significant amount of time at commercial banks replacing old banknotes with new ones. Malam Nuhu Sharif, a businessman at Jimeta Shopping Complex, said it was difficult to obtain new banknotes from commercial banks, making it difficult to collect new ones. He claimed that the fear of holding old Naira notes forced many of them to spend more time at commercial banks rather than on their businesses. Another trader, Buba Bello, stated that accepting old banknotes was a threat to his business due to the limited circulation of new notes. Bello stated that he had stopped accepting old notes and planned to close his shop on January 26 today until new notes were in circulation. Recall that the Central Bank of Nigeria said the January 31, 2023 deadline for the validity of the old 200, 500 and 1000 notes remained unchanged. He noted that traders have to be serious, stating that instead of having old notes, it is better for him to close business transaction until February 1st, he noted. Godia Joseph, a memory bean cake vendor, was also disappointed that some traders have started rejecting old notes before the deadline. She stated that she earns about 5,000 naira per day and that given the current situation, she has decided to stay until February. According to her, with her type of business, if she cooks, some customers may come with old notes, and if she refuses to collect, she may not sell at all, which will result in great loss. Godwin Emefiele, governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, says the total revenue collected as stamp duty between 2016 and 2022 is 370.7 billion naira. Last month, Gudaji Kazaure, member of the House of Representatives of Mismanagement or Embezzlement of Stamp Duty Funds, raised alarm over attempts by government officials to cover up stamp duty proceeds running into 89 trillion naira. Kazaure alleged that the CBN, the Office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation (OSGF), and the Protocol Department of the State House conspired to prevent him from briefing President Muhammadu Buhari on the findings of his investigation concerning the funds. The presidency, however, dismissed the allegations and described them as false. Speaking on the issue during the Military Policy Committee meeting on Tuesday, Emefiele said the CBN was not withholding any 89 trillion naira. He said clarification became necessary because Nigerians need to know the true position of things and not falsehood. According to Emefiele, the total assets of all banks is 71 trillion naira. Total deposits in bank is 44 trillion naira, while from 2016 to date, stamp duty collection has amounted to 370.686 billion naira only, the CBN governor said. He went further to say that the Federal Inland Revenue Service has disbursed 22.451 billion naira of the money to the Federation Allocation Account Committee, while the balance of 144.235 million is in the CBN. The highest collection of the stamp is 71 billion naira collected by First Bank, he noted. Emefiele added that the CBN had appointed 4 world-class audit firms to go into the books of banks to verify if there was any unremitted stamp duty. It stated that if there is any uncollected stamp duty, the banks will pay to the last kobo. Nigerians have continued to lament the hardship caused by the scarcity of petroleum products across the country as businesses and households that depend on generators for power supplies groan in darkness. In recent weeks, motorists across Nigeria have had a hard time getting petroleum products, just as commuters continue to lament the ripple effects of the scarcity on them as a result of skyrocketed transport fares in major cities. Despite the government's repeated claims that it had enough petroleum products in stock, the scarcity has persisted amid poor supply of electricity across the country. The recent developments coming amid reports of a pump price increase by the federal government. Last Thursday, reports claimed that the government quietly approved 185 naira as the new petrol pump price per litre, but the government however denied the claim. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timpere Silva, claimed that President Muhammadu Buhari did not approve any increase in the price of PMS or any other petroleum product. He noted that there is no reason for President Muhammadu Buhari to renege on his earlier promise not to approve any increase in the price of petroleum motor spirits at this time. But despite the government's positions, Nigerians have continued to suffer scarcity of petroleum products across the country. A survey of petrol stations in many parts of the country showed that the fuel prices range between 240 naira and 400 naira across Nigerian states, far higher than the SY pump price. On recent visits to petrol stations within Ilorin metropolis, with information from our sources in Abuja, Kogi and parts of Oyo State, many filling stations were shut while others were besieged by private and commercial vehicles. Motorcyclists, tricycle owners as well as those with generator tanks that are already on queue in anticipation of supply and sales. While many filling stations sold the products at prices ranging from 200 naira to 250, NNPC retail stations sold the product for 194, though not available in parts of Ilorin metropolis. Some fuel stations are even selling for as much as 280 naira, 300 naira, and 320 naira, and while some other fuel stations, which are considered as black marketers, sell 10 litres of petrol for between 4,000 and 6,000 naira in Abuja area, Jabi, Kubwa, Gogolada, Eyenkorin, Kwara State, and Okolowo, among others, according to findings, and between 3,000 and 4,500 naira in Ilorin. Traffic gridlocks appeared across some major parts of the capital city as many service lanes were closed due to the long queues strolling from petrol stations. The Taiwo Gomamoyo Road and parts of Asadam Road were blocked as a result of those who are in queue for petrol at petrol stations. Also, the crisis has led to increase in cost of transportation and commuters were left stranded at various bus stops while some others resorted to long treks to their various destinations.